4-minute broken D&D build. First off, we want to make a turtle because of their natural armor gives them a base AC of 17. Though with this base AC of 17, we can't wear armor, we can use a shield, and a shield will give us an additional 2 AC, bringing our total AC to 19 at level 1. Speaking of level 1, we will become a cleric of the trickster domain at level 1. This will allow us at level 3 to have the mirror image spell and level 5 to have the blink spell. By level 3, we'll have access to both Sanctuary and Mirror Image. Both of these don't require concentration, so they can be cast together, and on top of your 19 AC, it'll make you extra hard to get. Why is this good? Well, Sanctuary is you ward a creature within range against attacks. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first succeed a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature must select a new target or lose the attacker's spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area of effect spells such as Fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. And this combined with Mirror Image, you make 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself that appear in a space until the spell ends. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position, so it's impossible to track which image is real. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, they must roll a d20, whether they will hit you or a duplicate. If you have 3 duplicates and they roll a 6 or higher, they will target a duplicate. If you have 2 duplicates and they roll an 8 or higher, they will target a duplicate. And if you have 1 duplicate, if they roll an 11 or higher, they will target a duplicate. The duplicate's AC is equal to 10 plus your dexterity modifier. If the attack hits a duplicate, it is destroyed. A duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. Ignores all damage from other effects. The spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed. Next up at level 4, we're going to take the Warcaster feat. This allows you to use a weapon and a shield at the same time while casting spells, and gives you advantage on concentration checks, which is key for our next step. And finally, at level 5, we have access to both Spirit Guardians and Blink. These technically can be used together, but I find they're not great together because the one blinks you of existence, making it so Spirit Guardians doesn't do damage. Spirit Guardians is a 3rd level spell that's 10-minute concentration. You call 4 spirits to protect you. They fit around you in a distance of 15 feet for the duration. When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures to be unaffected by the spell, so all your allies and affected creatures, which would be all the bad guys, have a halved movement speed while in the area. On top of this, when it enters it for its first time on its turn, or when it starts its turn, they must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a fail, they take 3d8 Radiant, or 3d8 Necrotic, depending if you're good or evil, and half as much on a success. Blink is you roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell. On a 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. At the start of your next turn, you appear in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of the space that you banished from. If there are no unoccupied spaces available within range, you appear in an unoccupied space at random. So the important part of this is basically blink of existence, then blink back into existence. This makes you really hard to hit. Now, level 5, we have 2 options of doing things. Option 1. First, we'll start off by casting Mirror Image on ourselves, making us hard to hit due to our duplicates. And then we'll cast Spirit Guardians on ourselves and walk into a big group, making it so they all get AoE'd by our Spirit Guardians. And they have a very poor chance of breaking your concentration due to 1, your duplicates, and 2, your Warcaster. After you have these 2 spells off, you can later summon your spiritual weapon, which then you can bonk enemies, doing additional damage. Option 2 is more for running away, or if you just need to never get hit. This is where you cast Sanctuary, Mirror Image, and Blink on yourself. Having these 3 spells make it so that they have to first make a Wisdom saving throw, they then have to roll good enough to hit you and not duplicate, and they can't hit you when it's not your turn because you're going to be blinking in and out of existence 50% of the time. On top of this, you still have a 19 AC. And that's a 4-minute broken D&D build. Hope you enjoyed the video.